this video, we'll look at how to reverse an array of chars, strings, and numbers using Array.Reverse. Let's start by creating an array of characters. So we'll do that by using the char data type and square brackets indicating that it's an array, and the data type or the variable name is char array or character array, and we will initialize it with the letters A, and then B, C, and D. We won't forget the semicolon. And then what we want to do is reverse the order of elements in the array using the Array.Reverse method. So what we'll do, and here we'll pass in the array as an argument, and what it will do is it'll be in charge of reversing the array. What it does is it modifies the original array without creating a new one, and it's a static method provided by the system namespace in C#. Let's see if this actually really worked by printing the array. Let's use a for each loop. The data type is a character because we are looping through the character array, so we want to be consistent. We can call it a letter in the array. And then what we'll do is we'll write that to the console using the write method, passing in letter and concatenating it with a space. And after the loop finishes, we can just print a new line on its own, like this. Okay, that's pretty much it. I'm going to save and run it. So we should get the array printed in reverse order, which is what we get. So we get DCBA. Now what we want to do is see how we can do something similar to that, but we are going to be creating an array of strings instead, and then reversing and looking at how we can reverse that using string, the data type, square brackets indicating that it's an array of strings, and we can call it strings array. That's the variable name. And then what we want to do is we want to initialize it with whatever strings you like. So I'm going to go with some kind of fruit, melon, cherry, and orange. Okay, so we want to reverse that one. Now we'll do something similar to this. Actually, yeah, okay. Same to this. The only change, of course, is our array. And let's print. I'm going to also copy that code and then make some changes here. Now with the for loop, we want to make sure that the data type is consistent with the way we've declared our array. And I might want to call this something like string in strings array, like this. And then we'll call str, and nothing else changes. Now I'm going to save and run again. So now we got the array printed in reverse order. So orange, cherry, then goes melon, then apple, and that's what we got. So this is also working as expected. Now what we want to do now is create an array of numbers, because that's the last part of our video, is to actually create an array of numbers, and integer square to indicate this is an array. We'll call it numbers array is equal to, and we'll initialize it with numbers. Let's do normal order, and then let's reverse the array using Array.Reverse. And then I'm going to copy this code and I'm going to change a few things. The first thing is the data type should be consistent with our array data type. And then we are looping through the numbers array, and we want to call this something a bit more relevant, which is number, and everything else remains the same. Now I'm going to save and run it again. And we get the array of numbers printed in reverse order. The same thing with the array of strings and the array of characters. So this pretty much is what we covered in this video. We've reversed the array of chars or characters, strings, and numbers using Array.Reverse. Now, one thing that we can improve upon is we have a lot of code that's duplicated over here. Although we did change a few things, but this can can actually be still improved. And that's something we will cover in our next video, which is using generic methods. So I hope this video you found useful to you, and I'll see you in the next one. Stay tuned.